was fine.
And aren't scorpions supposed to be poisonous?
So the big ones are not poisonous and the small ones are poisonous. I was luckily stung by a big scorpion.
A cue card for strangers too. Write a lie or a truth. Now deceive the other with your lie, and your chances of winning get high. But be ready to take a bitter shot if your convincing skills fall short. A truth less true and a lie more credible. An only way to win at this strange game of white lies.
So my first statement is that I work as a wedding planner.
Okay. So I get to ask you 3 questions.
Yeah.
The first is, what is the most popular color that brides wear these days in weddings?
So every year has their own palette, but I think the thing that is really in right now is white or off-white, red, some things like that, depending on the preference of the bride.
What is the song that often plays when the bride enters?
It's a song that I don't know, but I've heard a lot of weddings. It's the same song, right? When the bride is entering and people are, everybody gets a bit emotional. There tears. Everybody is a bit teary-eyed, and it's a song where the girl is going away to somewhere, something. I don't remember the name, but that's the song that is usually played at most of the weddings.
How many events are there in a wedding, on an average, in most of the Delhi weddings?
Yeah, so 1, 2, 4. I think we are doing, the one that we're doing right now will have around 5 events as such. And it'll, from the shagun to the mehendi to the actual wedding and then the reception, there'll be like 5 events in total.
I think it's more.
Yeah, it's true, but I'm really bad at my job. That I just realized because of all the questions you asked me, like shit, I should know these answers, but I don't. But I just joined this place which does wedding planning, so you get to.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought it's after you lose.
No.
I have never watched the movie Gone with the Wind.
What kind of movies do you usually watch? What's your genre per se?
Mostly non-fiction, but some fiction movies also, they're really nice.
Non-fiction documentaries. What was the last documentary that you
The last is The Inventor. The Inventor, if you heard of it.
Is it about Edison?
No. It's about this lady who scammed the world. She invented a device that would do automated blood tests and scam the entire world. Okay. It's interesting. You should watch it.
Don't you have friends who coaxed you into watching Gone with the Wind?
Not really. No. I mean, there are some friends who've seen the movie. You should watch it. It's a nice movie. But nobody made me sit down and they said, you've got to watch this movie. It's really nice. I know I've done that to friends.
Okay. So I'm just going out on a limb, but I think this is a lie because you're very specific about the movie Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, I thought so. So I mentioned another movie, but then it's okay. Yeah, it's a lie. It was my bad. I changed the name of the movie at the end. What? Again? Oof. Oh, this is actually tasty.
Okay, so I was once stung by a scorpion.
Where?
So on the toe.
No, as in what place were you in?
I was in Manipal, where my college was, in Karnataka.
In your college, the scorpion was in the
So
college.
outside, it was a night, I was somewhere outside and it just stung me. Yes.
How long did the pain last?
So it was around 24 hours. I went to the doctor and they gave me a Dolo. And that's the only medication they gave me. And they scared me though. They said that there might be a cardiac arrest and things like that. So, but thankfully nothing happened. And the pain was there. It was a bit inconvenient for some time on my leg.
When? And aren't scorpions supposed to be poisonous?
So the big ones are not poisonous and the small ones are poisonous. I was luckily stung by a big scorpion. Yeah, it is. That's true. Just explained it too well. Because I wanted to drink.
Oh. Is that mystical? Is it nice?
Yeah, it's quite diluted.
It has to be. So many questions. We'll be dead. Okay. I once randomly walked into a movie set and the camera kept rolling.
Where was this movie set?
It was in Vietnam.
What language movie were they shooting?
Vietnamese probably.
Does Vietnam even have a movie industry?
That I found out.
So what was the scene? Which scene did you walk in?
It was there was a lady being kidnapped by a guy on a rickshaw and in a market. So I was in a market and I walked onto a shop. That was a part of the movie.
Are you? Do you have credits? I think this is a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie. It's partly a lie though. We did walk into a movie set, but
they noticed.
yeah, they noticed us. So we didn't realize we were actually shopping from the shop that was a part of a movie set. We didn't know. So like we have bus waffles here, and we're like, no.
Just go right now like this. I can totally see that happening because I've been part of some small sets, not movie sets, but I know that people are really particular about continuity and who's in the scene.
Much better tasting. Your turn.
So I was once chased out of a forest by a guy with a gun.
Which forest?
This is in Coorg. We went
Which
to.
forest? What's the name?
So we went to this point which had the name of Stoner Hill, and we thought it was a sunrise point, but it was actually a sunset point, and we ended up going at sunrise. Then we just explored here and there, and it was one of the forests there.
Okay. And why were you chased out?
So we had, I think, encroached into some property by mistake. We were just following a trail.
In the forest.
Yeah,
the
in the
property
forest.
is within the forest.
Yes.
When was this?
When was this? I think 2016.
I think it's
It is true. Yeah.
4 shots you've had, right? I always get sick on flights.
Don't you know this medicine exists that you can take to get rid of nausea?
No, not nausea. I mean, just get sick, flu.
And so what happens on a long flight? You went to Vietnam. How did you go to Vietnam?
What if that entire story was a lie? What if I didn't go to Vietnam?
Now it's too late because you've revealed certain details that did happen. So how did you manage to survive that flight?
I got sick.
But if you know that you're going to get sick, why would you travel?
Well, because you can't stop living. I mean, you've got to travel. You've got to take flight.
Fair enough, but I think I would have done something else. I think that's a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie. Yeah. 4-4. It's a die.
Yes.
Take Karela juice again.
No fun.
Nutritious, chlorophyll.
Nutritious, and there's all this alcohol that is probably going to waste. I'm sorry. It's fine. Yeah. So I think the questions are done.
Yeah, we're
now.
done.
Yeah.
Shake hands. Okay. Well, that's it. Okay.